Hey YouTube. Well, hope you guys had a nice 4th of July. Mine was terrible. Well, it started off terrible. Uh, I kind of planned to go. My church has a like a barbecue outside the church. We have a garden kind of area and stuff. Anyway, so I planned to do that, and I kept going back and forth. But my church is located in Oakland. I live in San Francisco, which means I got to take 2 subways and then a bus to get there. So I kept going back. Do I want to get up? Do I want to go through all that? And I ended up just staying home watching TV. I bought a barbecue sandwich from Safeway, and that was the end of that. Anyway, so towards the evening, I decided to watch a little TV, maybe find something to binge on. And I had been hearing about this show, Claws. So I'm here to recommend this show, Claws. Now, I don't think it's at the same level as some of the other shows. Certainly not like the shows that I like to review are Queen Sugar and the Greenleaf and even Empire. Some of those, so it's not like that. It's more kind of a comedy drama kind of thing. But anyway, I turned it on and I started watching, and I watched all 4 episodes. Only 4 episodes have aired so far, and I couldn't believe it. I actually enjoyed it. I haven't done that in a long time. Usually I make it through halfway through some of this comedy stuff, and that's pretty much it. Anyway, so I liked it. There's a reviewer that I enjoy, James Caldwell. I enjoy his reviews of these things. He's the reason I kind of got curious about the show. So I watched a little bit of the show. When it went to commercial, I watched him. And we went all the way through it that way for 4 episodes. I never did that either. So anyway, what I'm going to say about this show, I do recommend it. It's I guess they call it a docu-comedy or something like that. Not a docu-comedy, it'd be a drama comedy, dramedy or something. Anyway, it's about a nail salon. These girls work in a nail salon. It's one of the good things I like about the show is it's very racially mixed. There's all kind of people in there. It's not like, it's a black show, it's a white show. This is an everybody kind of show. It's just kind of reminds me of Star. The way Star and that crowd are in a beauty salon, and this show takes place in a nail salon, and so the primary person who owns the salon is the primary character, sort of like Star was. Anyway, so I liked it. It's about criminals. I've been struggling. I do write books, but like a year ago, when I started right around the time I started doing the YouTube thing, I kind of got stuck. I had written a series for 10 years and I got stuck. I couldn't figure out what to write next. I don't want to just start writing books just for the sake of writing them. I want them to actually mean something to me. So, unfortunately, a lot of my life was wasted in the streets, right? But they say, write what you know. Their series was about gospel music industry. So I'm kind of around church people, so I kind of felt connected to that story, and it just had a long history with gospel singers and that kind of thing. So there was some passion there, but this clause is about these criminals, right? They actually sell OxyContin. Part of the backstory is this nail salon. The other part is this gangster organization who are making their money selling OxyContin. We all know that there's an epidemic of these pharmaceutical drugs right now all through the East. I don't think it's here on the West Coast just yet, but it will be. That's the way it tends to happen. Anyway, so this thing inspired me. I think it's why I sat there and went through several hours of it. It inspired me. Maybe I could just write about what I know. Write about the streets. Now, I'm not particularly proud of that, and there's a fear in me that if I start writing things, especially in a favorable way, about things that happen in the streets, that it might somehow draw me into it. It's had that kind of power over me. And I don't like dark stories. But what I got from this thing that I watched, Claws, there are a lot of interesting characters. Anyway, so I'm just thinking about it. Maybe I could go through and kind of fictionalize the life that I knew. Street life. I know people that they're repulsed by drug stories. Some people are, but when you think about it, in America, most drama, there's a crime there. This clause thing, somebody gets killed. There's a mystery about who killed the person. Not for us, the watchers, but for the gangsters. And they're trying. That's what happened in Star, basically. Also, remember they killed somebody. So it's not unusual to have crime in stories. Generally, if I watch a movie, if there's no death in it, it's not very interesting. So I think I may try to take that on. Take that on, life of a drug dealer. I don't know how I would fix it to where I wasn't. I'm not romanticizing that life, but to dig into those characters might be interesting. So anyway, I think I might try it. So what was I saying? Oh yeah, back to that's enough about me. What about Claus? Okay, so Claus has got this big old daddy, this guy, drug dealer. He is screwing he's making love with the owner of the salon, right? Now I don't know these actors' names and stuff. I'm not really a television person. I don't remember other names, but she's a popular actress. Anyway, excuse me. So she's screwing this guy. He's a drug dealer, young guy, but he wants basically to screw everybody, right? So this is the premise. They show him. They almost show them in the act of having sex. TV's come a long way, and she gets involved in his drug business. She's running for him, and so he's promised her money, and then he reneges on the money he's going to give her. They promised her $20,000. She needs $20,000 to open this new salon, this classy new salon she wants to advance her career, and he's promised her $20,000 at the end of a year. Instead, they gave her $3,000. $3,000 doesn't come directly from him; it comes from his boss, which is also his. They call him Uncle Daddy. Now it's a mystery as to who this man actually is in his life. I kind of think it's the man has a brother. His brother's dead, and this is the brother's son, so he's his actual uncle. But they call him Uncle Daddy. He's a freak. He's got little gay boy there, and he's got screwing a ton of women, and he gets a real unattractive wife, who apparently he has some affection for because they're still together. So anyway, these characters. I'm not going to attempt to try to go through the whole thing. I didn't write anything down or anything like that. But basically, they promised her money. She gets an attitude because first of all, she gets ripped off. Nobody likes to work for free. Then he can't keep his thing in his pants. So he starts screwing all these other people, including this young girl who is, I guess she's Asian. Excuse me. Never film YouTube after you eat. Word. Anyway, he keeps fucking everybody. So she catches him in the screwing act and all that. She plans her revenge. And at some point, she attempts to murder him in the pool, shoots him in the head. I won't go through the details, but she attempts to murder him, right? She thinks she's killed him. He's lying in a pool with his head bashed open. But he comes out and he grabs her and he's going to kill her now. And so the little tart, the little Asian girl, who he had just banged, she comes out and she rescues this woman by shooting the drug dealer. They get rid of the body, and it goes on into all this. So now the big mystery is, where is he at? Because he is missing. And Uncle Daddy loves this boy for whatever reason. That's kind of premises of it. So it's only been on four episodes so far, but I recommend it. It filled my evening. Binging some of these shows is kind of in a way better than just watching one episode, because now I watched 4, and it did hold my attention for 4 episodes. Now I got to wait a whole week to watch another episode. When really, if you just wait a while and let the thing play through, then you can watch them one after another, as long as you want. I kind of like that. I watched the Sopranos like that for 2 years. Like 3 times I went through the Sopranos. every episode. So anyway, so that was my 4th of July. I hope you guys was great. We'll see. If I tell you in a couple of months that I'm working on this story, this story based on meth life in San Francisco, then you'll know that I followed through with it. There's been several. I have several files in my computer now where I've attempted to write that story and stopped because it drug me to memories that I didn't particularly want to have. But I didn't think about it. Maybe lightening it up, making it kind of a comedy kind of situation. Anyway, I'm dying to write something, so maybe this will be it. Okay, people. Happy 5th of July.